Hey everybody, welcome to Jacob's Quest, and tonight we got a brand new trailer for Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire, and I'm really excited about this one. I've enjoyed the monsterverse that I guess they call it. I don't know if that's official, but Godzilla's kind of been having a moment right now because in theaters we have the actual Toho Japanese Godzilla movie, Godzilla Minus One, which has been getting great reviews, and I want to see it. I just haven't had the chance to yet. So as soon as I can, there's going to be a review for that one. But that's been doing great critically. And then at the same time, we have Apple TV with a brand new show, Monarch, which is set in this, American continuity of the monsterverse. And that's also been getting great reviews. I have not actually seen that one because I don't have Apple TV. So I have some catching up to do, Godzilla wise, but I have enjoyed all the the legendary Warner Brothers monsterverse movies that they've made to varying degrees. I still think that 2014 Godzilla was kind of disappointing, but they've been able to build something pretty interesting about this. And I think the build up from that first Godzilla to the sequel that had Mothra and Ghidorah and all that, and then you had the King Kong movie, and I think it all really hit its public moment for the first time, where it completely took over the conversation. Godzilla versus Kong. I remember especially because it was during the pandemic when that came out, and everyone was talking about that movie, and I think you brought a lot of people on board with that movie because it delivered exactly what people wanted, which it was just, you just want the monsters fighting each other and being cool, you just want it to be cool. That's pretty much all you wanted from these movies, and they really delivered on that one. So I'm excited for this. We now are in our essentially our team up Avengers moment for the monsterverse. So let's go ahead and check out what we got here.
Most of human civilization, we believed that life could only exist on the surface of our planet.
Okay. Whoa, he's got armor on or something?
What else were we wrong about?
He's got a gauntlet. Oh yeah, they established in the second Godzilla that the Earth is hollow. Hollow Earth theory is real in this world.
This world has more secrets than we could possibly imagine. Miracles I get.
Uh-oh.
Still now and then.
Baby Kong?
What is that?
It's right, because he thought they were all dead, so...
That's not Kong. What could have done this?
Whoa. More monkeys.
Kong can't stop this on his own.
He won't be alone.
Oh. Okay. What does that mean? What's all the red? And I guess this is our new big bad, I guess. The orangutan primate. So what does the pink signify? What happens to him to make that happen? Interesting. And yeah, Kong definitely has a gauntlet, which is cool, right? You need to give Kong new weapons.
Is that a mini Kong?
Little baby Kong. Are we entering the era of where we're gonna see baby Godzilla? Because that was a thing for a while, baby Godzilla. So if they're giving us baby Kong, they might give us baby Godzilla pretty soon. We might be entering that era of the Godzilla canon, which is funny because, you know, with like that's when Godzilla kind of got goofy, you know, in like the 60s and 70s. It was like, okay, he's like a good guy now, which I guess we're kind of already there. But yeah, interesting. I wonder what's up with this. So, you know, they can always just say he absorbed some kind of different radiation, something, and now he's like juiced up, he's powered some other way. Now, I will say they've kind of already done that in, I think, the second Godzilla. They had him like, you know, he got hit by a nuclear bomb and he was like super powered for a minute. But this looks different. It's very interesting. It's gonna make for a really cool action figure. So that's one thing. And what's up with this guy? He's like here's a good shot of him. So I mean, I say orangutan only because of the orange fur. You know, but yeah, I wonder what's up with him. What makes him better than Kong, right? Like, is he bigger? I mean, he looks pretty giant, but, you know, it's obviously like scale is hard to tell exactly, you know, unless you get them side by side. It's hard to tell exactly what you're looking at. But, you know, are they going to say that this is the guy that actually took out all the Kongs? Because, you know, in Godzilla vs. Kong, they implied it was like this, you know, Kong versus Godzilla war back in the day. And so, like, they had like all the cave paintings, and, you know, they had the weapons made out of Zilla spines, you know, so like they had some kind of ancient rivalry, right? But this one, seeing all these Kongs, I'm betting this is a flashback here, kind of implying that maybe this guy was responsible for something, you know. Very interested to see what's up with that, you know, what makes him such a big threat. Because if he's just another primate, it's like, okay, but like, can he, you know, like what makes him any different than Kong? Can he shoot lasers? Does he, you know what I mean? Like, does he do something else? I don't know. Very curious to find out. But yeah, we got baby Kong. We got this cool gauntlet going on here. We've definitely, like, we're in our Avengers era, you know, like they're just gonna casually team up now. Like, the rivalry's over. They're best friends now. And yeah, very cool. Now, here's kind of what I'm hoping, you know, and obviously they're the two title characters, but, you know, I'm hoping we still get a couple surprises, right? Because Mothra, even though Mothra died, there's always a thing where Mothra, like, regenerates, or a new Mothra is born, or something like that, right? Like, it's always a thing where, like, an egg hatches and, like, oh, look, new Mothra's here, you know? So are we gonna find something like that happen? You know, because they're in the Hollow Earth now, so really, you could have any kind of creature show up, and it could be like a huge, like, whoa kind of moment. So, yeah, interested to see what kind of cameos or little Easter eggs we might get. Introducing Baby Kong, that's it's kind of funny. Now, also, I'm kind of curious, are we gonna see any of the human characters return? I think that is the one thing I think that, like, it's kind of funny, because Godzilla -1 has been kind of praised because the human characters, from what I've heard, are actually, you know, really well done, and you actually care about them. Whereas these legendary movies have been criticized for, like, hey, no one cares about these human characters. Let's just get to the monsters, right? Which I think is why the first Godzilla vs. Kong worked, is because for the most part, they just got to the monsters, you know? They acknowledged you don't really care about the humans, you know. The humans are there for exposition, to explain why people are fighting, or what, you know, the monsters, you know, like why the monsters are fighting or what the monsters are trying to do, and that's it, you know. if they could let Godzilla and Kong talk, they would do that, and they would just eliminate the humans entirely, right? So, yeah, but that would, you know, somehow that would be too silly, I guess. It might ruin it. Anyways, but yeah, so as far as human characters, I don't know. You have some monarch people. and they have that new show. Is that show gonna tie into this in any way? Who knows? Honestly, I don't, you know, that is the one thing about the MonsterVerse that is kind of surprising, is that like they've been able to make it work by taking their time and moving slow, and you know, it's where other franchises have tried and failed immediately to adapt the whole shared universe MCU thing. This one is like the only one that's still around that tried it, and it's like, okay, it's still working, but it's only because they took their time and they didn't like push out like 3 or 4 movies and all these spin-offs and stuff. It's like, no, these things come out like 2 or 3 years apart each time, you know. So plus, you know, it's Godzilla versus Kong. Everyone just wants to see the monsters. So, you know, I don't know. I'm fine. I guess I still want to watch that Marnik show, but we'll see if that has anything at all to do with this. Anyways, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.